Hey gang, it's Bob Bannister from CGCM Rock Radio. How you doing? Welcome into another edition of Rock Talk. Now, before we get going, yeah, you know the drill. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop us a comment as well. Let us know maybe there's somebody that you'd like us to interview that we haven't gotten around to just quite yet. Oh, and by the way, click that bell icon and stay up to date on all things Rock Talk. So this time around on Rock Talk, we are headed back across the Atlantic, back to Norway. We've been to Norway a lot lately, and that's really cool. I love Norway. My dog's a Norwegian. I'll count that. Anyway, the band we're talking to this time around is a band we've talked to before, Main Street Revival. They just dropped a brand new album back in May called Flying Leaves, and it is a great album. You definitely need to check this one out. I think it might be on your top 10 when you hear this one. It's really, really good. They've got a very 70s inspired sound, which is really cool by me. I love these guys. And it was great catching up with Mats. He's a good guy. And now, like I said, this interview was done in May. We're just getting to things right now to get caught up on some certain things, but that's okay. Mats is very cool. We're going to go and sit down with Mats and have an interview and talk about their brand new album, Flying Leaves. It's Main Street Revival on this edition of Rock Talk with CGCM Rock Radio. Hey, look at that. It's been a hot minute since we've been to Norway. Let's go back there this time around and visit with Mats from Main Street Revival. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine. Thank you. It's been a while since we last spoke. It's been a year, I think. Yeah,
Just about a year,
August.
yes.
Yeah, just about a year. Yeah, around August, we had just released our single "Rest Assured."
Yep.
I think. Yeah, that was the last time.
And you were still
And
doing some work in the studio.
yeah, finally done with everything. We are about to release our second album now this Tuesday, the 26th of May.
Hmm.
It's called Flying Leaves, and it got 10 songs on this record. And all of the singles that we have already released will be put into this record. So there's like 5 tracks that people haven't heard before.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
yeah,
And
it's quite exciting.
I have to say, the latest single that you released, I think you released it back in January, "Make You Groove." Just a,
Yeah.
just a killer track.
Okay, thank you. It's
You're
good to
quite
hear.
welcome. You're quite welcome. And it goes right back to what we talked about before. When I asked you how to describe your sound, you said it's got a very 70s inspired sound, and that's what I'm hearing in that. Does the rest of the album have that same flavor as well?
Yeah, I will say so. Like Make You Groove is more of the a track that you can like get your groove on, dance to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the rest of the tracks on this album is a bit more aggressive, and we
Okay.
have some ballads in there. Yeah, so we have like you can mix up "Need Your Love," "Rest Assured," changes that we have released already, and "Make You
Mhm.
Groove," and like all of them combined together into this huge record. Yeah.
So how does this new album, Flying Leaves, compare to Fortune and Fame from 2023?
I think this one is when we recorded Fortune and Fame.
Mhm.
We were a new band. We just started out, been playing together for like 2 or 3 years, and we just, you just make songs. You don't have any ideas or plans or anything. You just make songs. The songs sounded great, and we just put them on a record. This time around, we've been playing for let's see now 7 years together, and we have uh, like the band is getting better,
Mhm.
and we have more plans, and like we knew how to define this record, and we knew how we wanted it. and it turned out the way we wanted it to turn out. Yeah.
So was that a change up in your writing process, or just a little clearer navigation going into it?
Yeah, the lyrics are more deeper. Like this record is all about daily stuff, life,
Mhm.
things happens. Life is great one day, other days it's harder. Everything is combined into this record, and we have this title track called Troubled Times.
Hmm.
It's a beautiful track. It's about two people having a conversation. If I tell you that I'm struggling with something,
Right.
and you tell me you're struggling with something, in one way we figure stuff out together, and things get easier. So that's what the song is all about. And it also put the record all together.
Right. So kind of like Main Street Revival's version of "That's What Friends Are For," then.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say
When you
so.
were when you were
You could
talking
say
about that,
so.
that's what popped into my head.
Yeah.
So what's the rest of 26 looking like? A lot of gigs or
Yeah, a lot of gigs. We are dropping our tour poster soon. Yeah, I think we have more. I think we have about 10 concerts this year. Yeah,
Mhm.
something like that. And we have our the biggest concert next weekend. It's our release concert.
Right.
We're gonna do the album from start to end. So that's gonna be exciting. Hoping that people will show up. Buy tickets. We also got the album on vinyl, so
Ooh,
people
look
are
at
able
that.
to buy it on vinyl. Yeah,
Very
so that is
cool.
cool. Yeah,
Absolutely. Vinyl is extremely cool. As you can see, I've got my collection back here.
yeah. Nice.
So you playing any shows outside of Norway this year?
No, they're all in Norway this year. Yeah. But we're thinking about doing more like Scandinavian tour, like maybe
Okay.
Denmark, maybe go to Sweden. Yeah. We're trying to expand, but it's a process. First, we want to see how this record, like if people like this record or not. We'll take it from there.
So what is the logistics of looking at a Scandinavian tour per se look like as compared to just staying at home within Norway?
Uh, I think it's like you need to know how to get around. If you are to go to play a concert in Sweden, you need to take a plane. You need to get somewhere to sleep. In Norway, it might be easier to just, well, I know this place. I've been there before. We can
Hmm.
just go there. There's a hotel there. I've been there before, so it's easier to just put up a tour like that. But there shouldn't be a problem. Sweden and Norway, we're pretty much the same. It would be different if we were going to America or
Yeah.
Canada per se.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. So then, with that being said, with all the festivals coming up, would you be looking at maybe getting on to one of these big festivals like next summer?
Yeah, we are trying very hard to get into the festival market. It's a bit hard for a band that isn't that well common for people,
Hmm.
but we're trying. We definitely have the music to be on those big stages for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely, I would agree from listening to your albums and the sound is just yeah, you guys have got the sound, and you got to work a
Thank
little
you.
bit harder as a three piece though, don't you?
Yeah. When we're playing live, there's like guitar, we have bass, we have drums, we have the vocals, and we have backing vocals.
Hmm.
Uh, we're trying our best to give that edge, you need to have that sort of power. So, but I think we managed fine. Yeah, sounds great. People are very pleased after we play our concerts. And I recorded multiple guitars on this record because we can't do the trio concept
Hmm.
on the record itself.
Right. I was just going to ask, how do you draw that line when you're in the studio and you've got the vision of the song in your head, you know what you want to do, but it's like, oh, how do we translate this to live? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had this conversation with the producers, and they told us that live is one thing and recording is another thing. So we had to switch up a bit of things. Like there's this vocal part; it goes pretty high up,
Hmm.
and I told them like, there's no possible way I can do this live, or maybe I can. I'm not sure, but it will be hard. And they told us like we need to get the studio recording as best as it can be. So so we just went with the flow, and we went with the producers. So yeah.
Very cool. And so what, I don't know if I asked you this the last time or not, but what's a piece of advice you'd like to give to a band that is just starting out of the blocks that you wish somebody had to come along and given you when you were starting out?
If I were going back like 8 years from now, I would say don't give a shit. Just play the music you want to play. There's always going to be someone that tells you that no, your music is too hard. You can't play on this sort of gig. Stage is too small. Stage is too big. No, just do your thing and try your best to get into all the stages that you can play. Like play different concerts, do concert for free, and after a while you will get paid, and so on. But just remember that music is all about, it's fun playing music.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we've switched things up a little bit. I think the last time you were on, we did a little thing at the end of the interview called This or That. This time around, we've got something called The Wrong Game. I'm going to give you some rock questions, and what I'm going
Okay.
to ask you to do is answer these questions as best you can, but give me the wrong answer. And you
Okay.
know what? Be as out in left field as you possibly can. The,
Okay.
the funnier, the better.
Okay. So the wrong answer.
The
Okay.
wrong answer. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, another edition of The Wrong Game. Let's welcome Mats from Main Street Revival onto this edition. All right, Mats, here's your first question. Which band recorded the song Legs?
Uh, a Christian band. Yeah, it's a Christian band. I don't remember the name.
What's the name of Judas Priest's lead singer?
Uh, Silent Hamburger.
What band released the albums Alive and Alive 2?
Alive and Alive 2.
Yes.
Dead Forest.
Who brought us the song Living on a Prayer?
Oh, uh, I don't remember his name. Was it like Bon Scott or something? I think it's
There you
Bon
go.
Scott or something. Yeah.
And finally, what legendary guitarist played the guitar called Frankenstein?
Kirk Hammett.
There you go.
Yeah.
And literally, he did play a Frankenstein guitar.
Yeah, he did. He did.
All right, Matt's from Main Street Revival. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Rock Talk with CGCM Rock Radio. Please take a few extra moments and self-promote the band shamelessly.
Well, we are Main Street Revival, a 70s classic rock band from Norway. This Tuesday, we are releasing our newest record called Flying Leaves. It got 10 tracks, all killer, some ballads. Check it out. Yeah, it's worth taking a listening to. So if you like bands like Led Zeppelin, Rival Sons, you're gonna love us. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Very, very cool. And guys, don't forget to click that like, that share, that subscribe. Support Main Street Revival. Support your local musicians as well. Buy the records. Don't stream. And also click that like, share, and subscribe to support CGCM Rock Radio. I'm Bob Bannister. We'll catch you again next time on another edition of Rock Talk.